Right, so in this video, we're going to be doing a discussion video talking about something to do with last episode. It's something that David came up with and we discussed it yesterday, and I think it really does make sense.
So at the end of episode 14, what we saw was Rosita, she saw a shadow. In our live reaction, we said that that was Daryl. What happened after we went back and watched it, we saw that it was Dwight. And there's a million reasons for that. Daryl wouldn't have got there in time.
He'd be stupid to go there after what he's been through there. Like they see him, they'll kill him on sight. So, but we watched that scene back afterwards, and we done a video. We actually did do a video right after the reaction video, and was gonna upload it, but we saw that on Twitter. It was too obvious. Like everyone even knew it was Dwight, so we thought there's no point if everyone already knows it. But that's besides the point. The point of this video is there's probably a plan between Eugene and Dwight, and it explains why Dwight is there at the end, because he didn't just coincidentally have, I don't know, fucking X-ray vision and see through the walls that Sasha and Rosita were there. He knew they were there, and there's a reason for that, we think. So long story short, what we think has happened is after Eugene's refused to go with Sasha and Rosita, he's gone back in and he's told Dwight about what they're doing, that they're possibly out there. Maybe because he didn't want to go with them, so in order to give them some support, he's probably told Dwight. And the reason for this is the last episode we saw with Dwight and Eugene, actually, I don't know if you remember, they were on the balcony. They were on the balcony of the sanctuary, and there was no dialogue there, it was just quiet. We think that possibly off-screen, Dwight and Eugene are coming up with a plan. There is no way Eugene is he's Negan. There's no way. Nope. This guy is much smarter than that. He could single-handedly destroy the sanctuary and the saviors from the inside himself, with the help of Dwight, obviously.
Now, there's a load of other reasons for this as well. It's that being Dwight and not Daryl. First of all, Daryl would not have been able to get to the sanctuary in time. It took Sasha and Rosita like quite a while. We saw that. Daryl had just got to Jesus and said, "Where are they?" He wouldn't have got there in time.
The shadow is not Daryl even.
Just doesn't make no sense. And if you look at the shadow properly, I mean, his hair. I know they've done a very good job with that, but the hair looks a lot more like Dwight.
So Eugene's told Dwight there was enough time between the dialogue, like where Sasha's like breaking in and you have the scene with her and Rosita. There's enough time for Eugene to tell Dwight he's gone round the back and he's seen Rosita. This is his chance. We've seen that Dwight's not happy with his current position in the sanctuary. We've seen it over and over again. It's been building up for over a season now, like just over a season. So this is where it begins. Dwight's redemption for the group and everything like that. This is where it begins. Dwight is going to destroy the sanctuary and the saviors from the inside.
Also, when you think of scenes before with Dwight and Rosita, Rosita would kill him, right? You would think if she sees him, she's going to go and try and kill him instantly. And the reason why that ain't going to happen is because Dwight is going to tell her, look, Eugene's told me things. I'm not happy here. There's going to be a plan. Like, the thing that doesn't make sense though, when I think about this, is why would Eugene be like, why would he like near enough be crying, cowardly backing off and leave Sasha and Rosita there and not whisper to them saying, I've got a plan, just go back? That's the only argument you could come across. I think that would be like, yeah, I do agree, because he could have just told them.
Well, I don't know, you know, Eugene's character, in the moment, I don't think he would say that. I think he's just too scared at the moment, and he's probably thinking, my plan won't work. Like, there's more bad to come if he leaves. They'll just go looking for him. Like, Eugene's smart like that. Do you know what I mean? It just makes more sense. Eugene, by any means, is not Negan. He's not staying with Negan at all. Many people are getting this confused. I think just at that moment, he just didn't know what to do, to be honest. And I think if anyone was put in that situation, they wouldn't know what to do either.
And the thing about Eugene is, I think he's just tired of being scared. And if you notice his whole story, it's always been him hiding behind someone or just being comfortable with being safe. Like, he had Abraham to keep him safe. He had Rick and their group to keep him safe.
But now he's like a leader himself. You saw him ordering people around.
He knows he'll be safe at the sanctuary. He knows he will. He knows that nothing's going to come and get him. He knows he's safe, right? And the scene that stands out for me is when he walks away from Negan, or I think on that same episode with him and Dwight, and he's smiling, which means he's got something up his sleeve. And it ain't just because he knows he's safe and stuff. There's something he's up to. And that end of that episode with him and Dwight standing on that balcony, just standing there, no dialogue, to me, that fits into the whole him telling Dwight and them two come up with some sort of plan of plotting.
Maybe even in future episodes we'll see flashbacks of stuff we didn't even see on screen. That would be very perfect as well. But Eugene's the kind of person to have a calm, calculated plan to take out the saviors, whereas Rick and all that are just trying to not rushing, but they're being ruthless about it. Whereas Eugene would try to be strategic.
See, Eugene might not even be plotting with Dwight yet. Maybe Dwight's just there at the end of the episode, and then he talks to Rosita, and him telling Eugene is nothing part of it. And the reason I say that is because of how he just scaredly like backs off and doesn't tell Rosita or Sasha that he's got a plan. Just go, stay safe. But then again, he might want to keep that quiet so no one knows, you know, and no one tries to to make a stupid move. But still, I mean, at that moment, I personally think he should have told them.
At that point, he really couldn't, because how would he explain the dead saviour next to him? Do you know what I mean? That guy's got a bullet to the head. He wouldn't be able to get rid of the body and stuff like that. So
true, that's why he could have panicked so badly.
Yeah, and that's the thing. So if he told him to go away and they just went away, and Eugene was suddenly last with this guy, Negan would think, what has Eugene done? There's some sort of plan here. Either way, they're exposed. So I think it was just safer for Eugene at that time to just back away, go into the sanctuary, and that's probably why he's told Dwight. So they have some sort of help and some sort of backup. But it's just a theory. It's not, we're not saying this is concrete or anything like that, but it does make a lot of sense. I can't see Dwight just knowing that they're there, like knowing exactly where to go. They could have been anywhere. How did he know they were even coming? What was he doing outside the gate? It doesn't make sense. It makes sense for Eugene to tell him that they're outside and suddenly Dwight's there.
And Dwight would have just killed Rosita on the spot with the crossbow, you know?
So it's just a theory. Tell us what you think of it down below if you have your own theory. I don't think Eugene is Negan. He's definitely got a plan. He's too smart for that. He would not turn Abraham. We saw how much Abraham's death affected him. He would not stay with Negan.
I think he's just terrified at what happened to Abraham. He's terrified after that.
Yeah.
And he's now in a safe place and he knows that he ain't gonna die as long as he's with the saviors.
But that's about it for this video. Leave your thoughts and comments down below. Hope you enjoyed. Leave it a like, share it around, and as always, cheers for watching.